Let's get back to our breaking news story now. Police have arrested the mayor of Newcastle Ntuthuko Mahlaba, is an ANC regional chairperson. We understand Mahlaba was arrested in connection with the murder of Wandile Ngobeni, a former Youth League official. He's also been linked to the attempted murder of the regional secretary of the ANC Youth League, Mafika Mndebele. And we have Mndebele on the line now with us. Mafika, thank you so much for speaking to us. What are your thoughts? How did you feel on this news of the arrest of the mayor?
Of course, for me, and I think for all members of the ANC Youth League, we are extremely excited. But of course, this is not the end of the journey, because we are still, as the Youth League, calling for the police to fast-track the investigation of the death of Sister Mbongo, because we believe the same man who was arrested today is also an accused in that particular case. Now, for the ANC to claim itself, we are not going to be happy and forget to say, while we appreciate the role that the police have done, we want them to fast-track the investigation of who masterminded the death of Thembi Mbongo. More so importantly, because this man and his grouping have been creating a story that were involved in this particular action. We always knew this day was coming, and we thank the police that immediately after we have gave information to them, they were able to act on them. And we believe this will be a great stand in the renewal of the movement.
Okay, now Mafika, why do you think that the Mayor Mahlaba, was involved in this? What reason would he have to want to assassinate yourself or Wandile?
I think, as the evidence will be shown, Dr. Mahlaba in real sense wanted to assassinate me. Remember, it was in the period where we were going for local government, and I represented the ANC Youth League in the regional list committee, which, among other things, had a particular task of deciding on councillors and so forth. I was opposed to the names that he wanted to forward as a person. And out of that, I believe that is where he developed this particular action. But it was not for the first time. The killing there in the lot of activities that has been orchestrated by Dr. Mahlaba against me. Remember, the ANC was supposed to suspend him after he gave them a false information that I distracted the meeting. Subsequently, the ANC found out that I was not even part of that particular meeting. When we were leading together in the ANC Youth League, I was the regional secretary, was the chair. He tried to suspend me again. That was reversed by the province. So there's been a number of activities, including the harassing of my fiancé while she was still in the municipality, whom we then had to take him away. So the man has been harboring this particular hatred, and he wanted to eliminate me so that he's able to cling into power.
Mafika, I need to ask you why you, in particular, you've listed a lot of situational incidents, and also how would the Dr. Mahlaba gain from having his own names on those lists?
Sorry?
What would the doctor gain by having the names that he wants on the list, Dr. Mahlaba?
No, remember, and we have been saying this thing as the ANC Youth League, that linked to this political killing is an ambition for people to have access to offices like in the municipality or in government, which then they use to further their corrupt deeds. And we believe that if he had his own people, he would have controlled these particular people, gave mandates. That is why, subsequently to that, the ANC Youth League is also making a call that we must continue to fight corruption. We have rendered certain information to the police that are linked to what you call this particular corruption. This is not only about political power, it's about them accessing offices, government offices, so that they loot our people and enrich themselves at the expense of the poor. Now, whoever questions that must, in their modus operandi, be eliminated.
Now, I just want to take you back to 2017, if you allow me there, Mafika. Just tell us about that incident when you were traveling in that car with Wandile Ngobeni in 2017. What happened?
It was actually in 2016. We were with Wandile. In fact, we went to one food restaurant called Ikasi Lodge. While we were there, two gunmen came in, and then they shot. Wandile was next to me. They shot at us. They shot me on both legs. They shot Wandile. I think it was more than 20 times. Immediately when they left, I woke up and I rushed to my car and I drove myself to Newcastle Private Hospital, and I immediately asked for a transfer because I knew how vicious the enemy was. Then I went to St. Augustine Hospital.
Okay. So, are you on the witness list for the prosecution, Mafika?
Definitely, I'm one of the witnesses.